Hello everyone, Catweazle here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Eldritch Horror and Hypnos Otherworldly Dreams, where we're just about to start episode 6. But before we do, yes, you've guessed it, it's Catweazle's Cock-Up Corner. Very quick one. Okay, during last turn, Carolyn did a rest action, and when she does a rest action, her dream diary kicks in. So that should be flicking up now. When you perform a rest action, you spawn a clue. And I forgot to spawn a clue, which is very important because of the Mythos card that we got at the end. So we'll spawn the clue, and we get the moon. Cool. Right, so I'll pop this on the moon. Alright, so that meant when we did the Mythos card last turn, there were 10 clues on the board, not 9. So we had to take a total of 10 health and sanity off of all our investigators. So that means we're 1 short. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an extra sanity off Jacqueline. So Jacqueline has now gone down to 4 sanity. But that's alright, she's going to be doing a bit of resting in a bit, and she'll be able to get some back. Okay, so that's Catweazle's Cock-Up Corner sorted. And I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there was one thing, bit of a discussion around whether we could have used whiskey during the Mythos phase. Probably could, to be honest. I haven't checked, but I didn't use it. We didn't need to use it. And because we were quite healthy and quite sane, so didn't need to use it. Probably could have used it. To be honest, the old man's up, I haven't checked it, I hadn't had time, so I don't know for sure whether we could or we couldn't. Probably could. I was just erring on the side of caution, and I didn't, because we didn't have to use it, then I didn't bother. But I'll try and check that. I'll try and check on that sometime and let you know. But as it was, we didn't. But I don't think it's really going to affect us, and I think we'll be fine. Okay, so that's enough chatter. Let's get on with episode 6 in the action phase, and I think our lead investigator will stay as Carolyn. And here we are with Carolyn. Okay, first action, she's going to rest. And because of her special ability, that means she's going to get an additional sanity. And she's also got the Witch Doctor, so she is going to get a health as well. So she's back up to 4 health, and she will get 2 sanity. There we go. So 4 and 6 is what she is on. And because she rested, yes, let's remember this time, the dream diary, that means a clue gets spawned. And we are on, I think this is the Himalayas. It is the Himalayas. So we'll pop that on there. Cool. Right, what's she going to do for a second action? Well, for a second action, let's try and maximise her chances with the mystery, and we will gain her a focus. Not going to move, she's going to stay exactly where she is. Okay, that's it for Carolyn. Next up is Luke. And here we are with Luke. So what's Luke going to do? Well, first of all, he's going to rest and going to get a sanity back. So we'll get rid of 2 of these and get him... Whoop. Come on. Well, I got stuck. Yeah. Get him one of those. So he's back up to 7. Brilliant. And for his second action, I was going to send him to London, except I can't. Because his special action, when he goes to a gate, so we can sort of like whiz over to a gate, it has to be the same as the current omen. Fortunately, the London gate is a blue constellation. The current omen is a green comet. but he can get to San Francisco Gate, and that is in the underworld, so that's what he's going to do. So let's pop across to the board and just show that. So there's Luke, and he's just going to go to the San Francisco Gate here in the underworld. So that is it for his action phase. Next up, it's Jacqueline. And here we are with Jacqueline. She's basically going to do the same as Carolyn. So first of all, she's going to rest. That means, because Carolyn's on her space, she can get 2 sanity. So that's going to get her back up to 6. Which is great. And for her second action, yes, we're just going to get that extra focus. She is blessed, but a reroll, you can't whack a reroll. Okay, so that's it for Jacqueline. Finally, but by no means least, we have William. And here we are with William. So I've had to mess around a bit. I was originally going to send him down to the underworld to close the San Francisco Gate. But, yeah, Luke's better at closing gates. And there's no way we can get to London. So, change of plan. So I've had a quick look at the board. And it means that I can put into action a very good idea by Wolfpack. And so what we're going to do is, for his first action, he's going to rest, and he's going to get himself a sanity back. So that's up to 5. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to go across to the board, because he's got a small movement to make. And here we are with William in the Enchanted Wood. Now, there is a local path here. So as a free action, he can move into Ulthar. And what he's going to do is he's going to trade. He's going to trade the True Magic, and he's going to give it to Jacqueline for her Flesh Ward spell. And that should help her out with that. Won't really help with the glamour, unfortunately, because during a reckoning, you don't cast a glamour, it's always on at the same time. And the only time that you test law is during a reckoning, and you're not really doing a spell. You're just testing on a reckoning, so it doesn't really count. So, but we'll give it to Jacqueline, who's got excellent law anyway. And from what I can recall, on the back of that bloody Flesh Ward, it's a bit of a biz card, so the more successes we can get, the better. Okay, and that is it for William, I believe. So he's moved for a free action, he's traded, and he's rested. Has he rested? I don't think he has. Yes, he has. He's rested. Don't. So he's done 2 actions. He's rested, the local path was free, and he's traded. Okay, so that is it for him. That's it for the action phase. Let's get to the encounter phase. And I'm back. Back in black. Yes, it's the encounter phase. Alright, who's first? I think it's Carolyn. Carolyn's first. So she's got to do an Ulthar encounter. So that's the good old Dream deck. Dreamland's deck. Give it a cut. And here we go. So it's Ulthar. There we are. Ulthar. You ask Ulthar's denizens to help you learn a trade. Influence test. Influence, I believe, is 3. It is 3. So 1, 2, 3. And 2 6s. Yes, Catweazle's back. If you pass, you become an apprentice. Gain a talent condition. Ulthar, gain talent conditions. And she's got that bloody quick study as well, hasn't she? Right. Okay, so we'll do that. May as well get 2, why not? Bub, 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 bub. Here they are. So what have we got? Resilient. He says knocking everything over on the other board. Where's that Himalayas? Right, okay. There we go. Resilient. Condition. Talent. Once per round, when you would lose health, you may test strength. If you pass, prevent the loss of up to 2 health. Then flip this card. We have Jacqueline. This is an uncommon condition. So Jacqueline is going to have a look. And it says, resilience. Resolve the effect based on your test result. 0. It is difficult to stand up. It will always be difficult now. If you rolled any 1s, discard this card. 1+. You are still alive, but you know that you might not survive next time. Lose 1 sanity unless you discard this card. Then flip this card. It's not very good, is it? Not the best. So we'll put that there. Hopefully the next one will be better. So, oh, go off the bottom again. Quick study. We've already got quick study. Do I keep going? I don't think you do. So this quick study is it's the same, so we can't have it, so we'll put it back. I don't think you keep going through till you get a different one. So we got resilient anyway. It may come in handy. May come in handy. We shall see. Alright, so she's done that, but got to remember a clue for Jackie. So she picks up a clue. She's now got 4. Oh, 1 more and she'll pass her. She'd pass her personal story, but only if we do that, actually. Ah, well, never mind. Okay, so that's that done. We'll keep the deck out because everybody else has got to have a go on it. And oh, mystery. Yeah, we've got to do the mystery. So it's will -1. She's got a will of 5 and she does have a focus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dice. And we need a success. Otherwise, she's going for a trip. And we did get a success. A 6 again. Woo! And hang on. She hasn't got a clue. Didn't she pick one up? Yes, she did pick one up. Yes, I forgot it in the action phase. But Jackie rested on her space, and that means she gets a clue. So there's the clue she gets. Picked out of the bag. And obviously this is the one that gets put into that. Blimey, I thought she didn't have a clue then. I thought, I'm sure she's bound to have a clue. There's a reason. And the reason is that Jackie rested on her space, so she gains a clue because of her missing link personal story. End of the Mythos phase, this. So, and now all the clues are stuck in here. Ugh, can I get them out? 1, 2. Bear with me. 3, 4. Seemed like a good idea, putting them in there at the time. Alright, I'll just put them at the front there. Alright, so at the end of the Mythos phase, I've got to remember to do that. That's the end for Carolyn. So, top banana. Set these out. And who is next? It is Luke. And here we are with Luke. Okay. He's got to do another world encounter. He's trying to shut the gates. That's Luke's job. Shutting gates. So there's the deck. Do a cut. Flick it over. Ooh, the City of the Great Race. So there we are. City of the Great Race. Something is wrong with the strange alien body in which you find yourself. The other Yithians sadly claim you have a disease for which there is no cure. You struggle to recover before your body rots from within, strength -1. This doesn't sound good. Ooh, he's got 2 focus at least. He's strength 2, so he's going to be rolling 1 dice, but it's an otherworld encounter. So we may be getting help from somewhere, bear with me. I don't think we are. No, so we're just going to have to roll 1 die. Where's that 6? Where's that 6? I'll put it back with the rest now. Damn it, come on. Come on, Luke. A 1. Well, you're not a 6, are you? Spending 1 of his focus. A 2. Is this? It's back to normal. And finally, his last focus. Come on, Luke, you can do it. Yes! I found the 6. Last chance saloon. But it cost him 2 focus. But that's what they're for. That's what they're for. Okay, he's managed to pass. Your recovery amazes the Yithians, who restore you to your own body. Close this gate. Fabulous. So he's closed the San Francisco gate. That now goes on to his walking the ley lines. We've got 3 gates on it, and I'm sure it's 3's the charm on these. So when you close a gate during an otherworld encounter, place that gate on this card. Then you may flip this card, so we're going to flip it now. So let's see what we've got. It's a lot of text. Walking the ley lines. A beam of scintillating white light shoots into the sky. Resolve each effect that applies based on the number of gates on this card. So 1+. For each gate on this card, discard 1 monster of your choice on any space. I think this is cumulative. 2+. Discard 1 gate of your choice on any space. And 3+, advance the active mystery by 1. Oh, we can't advance the active mystery because we haven't got a new one. Then return the gates on this card to the game box and discard this card. Oh, we can't advance the mystery. Oh, typical. Typical. We just completed the mystery before he had his go. Yeah, we've not generated the next mystery yet, so we can't put an extra success on it. So we've lost 3+. But yes, I think this is cumulative because it says, for each gate on this card, discard 1 monster of your choice on any space. So that means more than 1. Yeah? So, yeah, we can get rid of the rat thing and the giant penguin. So those both go. Get rid of those. I think that's right. I'll just keep them to one side. But I think that's right. And we can get rid of a gate as well. So we're going to get rid of the London gate. Mainly because it's the only gate left on the board. So, yes, on fire. No gates. All right. We love it. Is there anything else? After that, a Yithian-controlled doctor puts you through several traumatic tests. Test will. Oh, we've still got some other things to do because he's closed the gate. Walking the ley lines, I'll discard. It's a task. Put it there. We've still got Dreamer. We gain a clue and a focus for Dreamer. We'll get these before because it's immediate and we may need that focus, so he gets a clue. So he's got 3 clues now. He gains a focus. So he's got a single focus, we'll put it there. I think he gets another focus as well. Hang on. Through his dream box, does he? When you close a gate during an otherworld encounter, gain 1 focus. If that gate corresponds to the current omen, recover 1 sanity. Well, it did. It did. So he gets a focus and a sanity. So he's back to full sanity. And he gets another focus, because you're allowed 2. Cool. Right, back to the card. It's a will test, but no bonus or penalty on it. His will is pretty good. 4, so it's 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 3 6s. Get it. Get in there. If you pass, a hidden truth about humanity is revealed. Gain a clue. We're swimming in clues. If this last mystery involves clues, we're laughing. So he gets another clue. We've not got that many left. They're either on the board or Luke's got them. So he's got 4 clues now. Whew. Well done, lad. And I think that's it for him. Remember to take them, put them on his player tray now. Great stuff. Okay, City of the Great Race. The Yithian's doing us a favour. Nice change. Right, so that is it for Luke. Yeah, I think on that card, walking the ley lines, for each gate on this card, discard 1 monster of your choice on any space. 2+, discard 1 gate of your choice on any space. Advance the active mystery by 1. Resolve each effect that applies, based on the number of gates on this card. So I think it's cumulative, that one. I'll have to check that. But if it comes down, we've got to pick one or the other. We'll put the rat thing of the giant penguin back and we'll close the gate. Okay, that's it for Luke. Next up, it will be Jacqueline. And here we are with Jacqueline. So she's just going to have a normal Ulthar encounter. It is Dreamlands. Cut. Get over. There is Ulthar when it focuses. Ulthar. You search the grounds of a vacant cottage. Test observation. She's blessed and her observation is 3 and she has a focus. So 3 blessed dice. Ooh. I kept them in there. I forgot she was blessed. We'll keep those 6s off to one side. Get rid of the 3. We don't want you. And a 6. So that's a pass. If you pass, you find a journal that teaches you mastery of a particular art. Gain 1 talent condition. So she's going to get a talent condition as well. So here we go. We've already shuffled and cut these, but I'll do it again. So this is the one we get. Meditation. Sounds funky. Don't think I've had this one before, this talent. There we go. Meditation condition. Talent. When you perform a focus action or a rest action, gain 1 focus or recover 1 sanity. Reckoning you may flip this card. We don't have to flip it. Cool. Right, so she's got meditation. I think that is it for her. That is it for Jackie. Next up, it's William. And here we are with William. He's not blessed, so he won't be using these. Get rid of those. And, yep, he's going to have a go as well. Might as well keep cutting it, seeing as that's what we've been doing. Ulthar. Again. There we go. Ulthar. The High Priest Atal lets you examine the notes of his former master, Barzai. Law -1. I think his law's 3. So he's got 2 dice. And he's got a single clue that he might spend. Is it worth spending a clue? No, he's just going to fail. and hope for the best. If you fail, the words have a malignant effect. Gain a Bane condition. It was going too well. So we're going to get a Bane condition. Oh. You know what, the way I'm looking at it, by spending the clue, we've saved a clue. We'd have probably spent a clue and got a Bane condition. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Bane conditions, where are they? Next to... yes. Next to the boon conditions. So there we are. Do a cut. Off the bottom. Haunted. So we're not cursed. That's unusual. Haunted condition. Bane. If you would gain a blessed condition or improve will, you may discard this card instead. On a reckoning, roll 1 die, and a 1, 2 or 3 we flip it. I wish I hadn't used Jackie's... wish I hadn't used Jackie's ability and I'd used it on this one. We might have a reckoning coming up. Damn. Okay. But I'm not too disheartened. We're doing really well. Everybody else is doing really well. Something bad was bound to happen. So, yeah, we've done all right there. Okay, that's it for the encounters. And next up, it's the laugh and chuckle phase. And here we are at the laugh and chuckle phase. It's a day later, but I think I can remember where we are up to. Just one thing very quickly before we crack on is I've put a sanity into the supply of Carolyn. I've noticed that she did use a quick study and pulled a quick study, which she couldn't have because you're not allowed 2 of the same talent, but she had to pay a sanity to have a look at that card, even though she couldn't have it, and it cost her a sanity. So that was lucky, wasn't it? But there we go. I've put that into the supply, so she's what's she on now? She's on 5 sanity at the moment rather than 6. Right, I've got everything set up because we could have any colour card here. We could have a blue, we could have a green, we could have a yellow. So I think I've got everything set up. I've also brought the mystery card out just to remind me that we'll have to finalise that at the end of the Mythos phase. Right, let's get on with it. So we need the Mythos card. What colour is it going to be? It's going to be yellow and a reckoning. Of course it is. So there's the card. Have a look at that. Should be flashing up now. First of all, we've got Omen Trap movement, which is here. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody was saying that my Omen Trap marker looks a bit like a biscuit, and it does. It's not a biscuit. I got quite a few of these, like bling, for the game. Oh, what was his name? I can't remember the guy's name. I'll flash it up. He did some really good ones, like you know, gate holders and stuff like that. I don't use them when I'm videoing because they just get in the way. They're a bit big. I think if you watch some of my older playthroughs, I think I may have used them for a while till I realised they were too big. But some of them I keep, like the Omen Track marker. Use them in all the games, and also the little Doom marker over there, which is part of the same set. Funky, isn't it? So those I do use, but like the gate holders and the monster holders and things like that, I don't. They're a bit too cumbersome for videoing. But this moves, and we go on to a blue constellation, and there are no gates on the board, so there's no Doom movement. We love it. Okay, so that is it for Omen Track movement. And now we're going to resolve the reckoning. I've got a handy little cheat card here that comes with the game. Wolfpack said he wanted to have a look. So there you go. It just tells you how to go through the reckoning. I find it very useful. And so first of all, monsters. Well, we haven't got any because we got rid of them. Again, I had a check on that, the walking the ley lines. Couldn't find anything either way. But the more I read the card, the way it's worded, it's cumulative. So that's what I'm sticking with. Can I go all you want? That's the way. That's what I believe. It's cumulative. And Ancient One is next. Now, normally we'd move everybody one space closer to the Dreamlands, but as you can see, everybody's in the Dreamlands, so nothing to do there. Then it's Mythos cards. We've got no rumours out, so nothing to do there. We can crack on. Possessions and conditions. Well, I've got all these out ready just in case. So we're going to start with Enchant Weapon, which is a crappy glamour spell. So we've got to test law and flip the card. So she's got 3 law. Has she? Yes, she has. She's got 3 law, so that's 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. And we've got 1 success. What am I picking that up for? That's the card. D. So we've got 1 success, so we've got to flip the card. Here we go. Enchant Weapon. Resolve the effect based on your test result. If we got 0, the magic would have gone wild, crumbling our possessions to dust, and we'd have had to discard an item possession. Unless we discard the card. Oh, I wish I'd got no successes. We could have discarded the card. 1 to 3, which is us. Controlling the magic is stressful. Lose a sanity. Brilliant. So she's down to 4 sanity now. Pop that in there. Fantastic. And, oh, you need 4+ for a decent result. The magic lingers in everything you touch. Gain 1 random magical asset from the deck. 4 successes. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're going to get 4 successes. You'd have to be rolling about 10 dice. Or be blessed. Bloody ridiculous. Okay, so that's her. Next up, we have, yes, we have Jacqueline. So she's blessed. First of all, we've got meditation. Now on this one, it says like you may flip this card. Now I know this game. If this was horrible, it would say you have to flip this card. But it says you may. That suggests to me that this card is alright. So we are going to flip it. Meditation. You have learned to quickly quiet your thoughts. It has made it easier for you to cope with troubling thoughts and let go of past traumas. Recover 1 sanity. Knew it'd be good. Knew it'd be good. You may flip it. Damn right we're going to flip it. She's up to 7 sanity. Great. Nice to get a decent talent. And then blessed. Here we go. Here we go. Anything but a 1 or a 2. A 4. Whew, kept it. That's what we like. So she's still blessed. Awesome. Put that up there. And haunted. Poor William is haunted. So should be flipping up now. On a reckoning, roll a die. 1, 2 or 3, we flip the card. So we want a 4, a 5 or a 6. Come on. 4. Yes, we don't have to flip it. Whew. Got away with that one. Top banana. And that is it for all the reckoning things. So we now move on to a gate. Ooh, we don't know what the gate is. We don't know what the gate is. Gonna find out. It is Istanbul, and it's a green comet. So we've got a while till Green Comet kicks in. So that's good. Istanbul Gate. Need a mopper. So let's get in. Let's get to the bottom. Pull something out. Oh, we've got something with a reckoning on it. Oh, it's a cultist. It's a cultist. Green tentacle. So flip it over. We've seen these. Just put it on a stand. It's just a dreamer. We're going to have to wake them up. But Leo's been quite good with the cultists. I can't believe how many cultists we're pulling out. So there we go. Especially after last game where cultists were so bad. We've pulled out about 8. No, not 8. I think that's the third one though we've pulled out. Right, so it's got a cultist guarding the gate at Istanbul. That'll do us. And now we just move on to the text. Sweating and exhausted, you stop to rest in what little shade you can find. You've already heard stories of this heat wave claiming the lives of sick or elderly individuals. You fear that if you keep going at this pace, you might fall victim to it as well. Heat wave singes the globe. Event. Each investigator loses 3 health unless they become delayed. 3 health? 3? 3 of our investigators have got a max health of 4. Never mind. That I just put them on 1 single health. I don't think so. William could perhaps do it. And maybe Carolyn. Hang on, I'm just going to have a quick think. Okay, had a think. Luke is going to be delayed. And Jacqueline is going to be delayed. But William and Carolyn are going for it. The reason being, William, even though he loses 3 health, he's got 3 left. So that's okay. And Carolyn has gone down to a single health, but she's got the witch doctor. So if she rests, first action, next turn, gets her health back, she'll get an extra health from the witch doctor, and that'll put her up to 3. So she'll have 3 health as well, and that's okay, I think. And with her resting, we'll get William to rest as well. They're on the same space, and that'll generate, you know, clues and things like that, because can't have enough clues, can we? We've got millions out already. Let's get a few more. But the other 2, Luke and Jacqueline, can't afford them going down to a single health. Even if they rest next turn, they'll get up to 2 health. No. For the next mystery, let's try and keep everybody at least 3 health and 3 sanity. I think that's the way to go. As a general rule in Eldritch Horror, I do try and keep people at around 3 of each. Even that doesn't help all the time. I mean, that was getting rid of 3 health, but you didn't have to lose the 3 health. Generally, when you have to lose health or sanity in this game, you have to lose 2. So that's why I always try and keep 3 health and 3 sanity on each investigator where I can. But yeah, nasty card. Nasty card. So we've done that. So only 2 of us have been delayed. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. And we can crack on with the final mystery, because that's next. There's mystery number 2. We have the 4 clues to complete it. So we'll take those off and we will complete that. Woo! So that's completed. Next, we've got to have a 3rd mystery. So we've got 4 cards left. A bit of a cut. And this is what it's going to be. Descending the steps. Let's have a look. Was it a dream or was it a vision? Perhaps both. Perhaps neither. Will you remember it when you wake? The only thing you know for certain is that you must make the journey. There is no other choice. After an investigator closes a gate during an otherworld encounter or a dream quest encounter, he may spend one clue and discard one talent condition to place that gate on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are gates on this card equal to half the investigators, solve this mystery. Well, we've only got one gate. That's in Istanbul. Luke's delayed, so he's not going to be able to get there next turn. All he can do is stand up. And everybody else is going to find it difficult to get there as well. The only way really is to send people to the underworld, and then they can go to San Francisco. But that's miles away from bloody Istanbul. We'll have to... Yeah, this is going to be tricky, because we've been doing a great job of closing gates. Interesting mystery, this. Even though we've got a great gate closer, he's delayed. I'm wondering now if I should have delayed Luke. I think we should have, yeah. Can't have him running around, especially doing otherworld encounters with... what would he have? He'd have 2 health if he rested. If we hadn't delayed him, go down to 1 health, rested to get a health back. Closing a gate with 2 health, no. Yes, that's going to be tricky. Okay. Right. Put that in here. That is our third mystery, descending the steps. All right. Well, that was a bit of a turn, wasn't it? I think we did really well. We've solved the mystery. Once again, the Mythos phase has thrown us a bit of a curveball, having 2 people actually delayed, and now we've got to close gates. We should be alright. Luke, he'll be delayed next turn, but the turn after that, he should be able to zip around. If we can get a gate that's a bit nearer to us, we might be able to even do it a bit quicker. Out of William and Carolyn, I don't think none of them can get to Istanbul, I don't think. I'll have a look into it, but I don't think they can get there. So, not anytime soon either. Going back through one of the dream portals, none of them are particularly close to Istanbul, so yeah, well, we'll leave that gate for as and when Luke is back in action. And we'll try and do the final mystery. At least we've only got to put 2 gates on the card. That's all. And yeah, half the investigators. So, might be able to do it. Might be able to do it. We're still in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'm pretty confident, he says. Yeah, things are looking good. Alright, so that's it for episode 6. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions, for all the likes and the dislikes, and thanks for all the comments. The stars are right, your stars, and you're all right. Anybody who's been to BGG to like the video threads over there, thank you. And thank you for any comments or Geek Gold, things like that. Brilliant. Thank you so much. And then a special thanks to everybody who's been across to Ko-fi.com to help support the channel, and they have tipped me a brew. Fantastic. Thank you very much. It really helps. Right. I hope you join me for episode 7. But until then, this is me, Catweazle, saying toodaloo.